Hello! I am recording this because I thought this might be helpful or interesting or relevant. I don't know. I'll keep it brief because I don't want to give myself editing work with this, so I'll just keep it simple. I don't feel like recording a video today. But the solution to that isn't to not record a video. I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. I've felt this many times before. I've also had many situations where I have felt like this and have not recorded a video. And I've had even more situations where I've felt like this and I've pushed through and I've made a video. And by the time, like I know enough about the process now to trust that within the first half an hour to an hour of actually recording a video, it's fine. I actually end up really getting into it. By the end, I'm really happy I did. But this feeling is really confronting, and I understand it now, but there's a lot of people, whether you're trying something new or you're turning your passion into a profession or whatever it is, it's really quite confrontational. I guess we'd call it resistance. And I guess I'll bring it back to my weird Stoic practices. I have really enjoyed the idea of resistance training, right? So like the cold showers is an example of like, I don't like it. I don't want to get in a cold shower, but because I flip a coin every morning and the coin tells me I'm going to have a cold shower or a hot shower, it's been a really helpful practice for me because every time I flip the coin, I let go of my making the decision. The universe, the coin, decides which it's going to be. And if it's a cold shower, it's going to be uncomfortable, but I'm doing it, right? And the act of turning on the cold water, knowing I'm going to hate it, but also knowing it's going to be fine. Like I will be alive. There are lots of people in the world who don't have running cold water. Like you could decide to see the opportunities in the situation rather than just be like, oh, cold shower. Like, or what happens most often is you just get it over and done with. Like you don't even dwell on it that much. You just decide this is something I do. I turn on the tap, I walk in. There is that moment of unpleasantness, and then there is that moment of like, no big deal, right? You dry off and actually it's like, okay, I'm more awake. I've benefited from that. But actually the biggest benefit of that practice for me is by doing that constantly. I've been doing it for half a year so far. It has become a really helpful mechanism when I meet a resistance point. Like I don't feel like making a video. Don't feel like having a cold shower, right? But I know I want to. I know all of my long-term goals are complemented by me doing the thing that at the moment I feel resistance to. So rather than dwelling on it too much, I'm going to do a couple of things that help me let go of some of the angst or stress or whatever it is I've just been dealing with. Usually I feel this way after I've done admin work or after I've recorded bits and pieces for other staff and voiceovers and sort of run around the place a bit. And the feeling of needing to then go from juggling to sitting still and focusing on one thing and feeling like that's going to be gratifying, especially if I'm short of time, really doesn't feel like it's going to be fun. But this is what I do. I come in my little Zen corner. I have 10, 15 minutes. I've had a coffee. I've got a drink of water. I'm going to smash out some drums. I'm going to do a bit of journaling. I'm just going to meditate for like a couple of minutes. And then 10 to 15 minutes from now, I'll have done most of the work to sort of break that resistance. Then all I do is walk into the studio I'm going to film in, put on the things I need to wear when I'm filming, an apron, get the studio setting up. And by that time, I'm so much closer to actually hitting record than I was before. That's most of the work, but it's the routine and then also just the understanding that, you know what, I'm running a cold tap. All I have to do is take a breath and walk in and it's done, right? And then it's not so bad. So let's take a breath and walk in. All right. Oh, look, it's Thomas.
Hi.
Hello, Thomas. Your full name's Thomas, yeah?
Thomas, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to call you Thomas from now on. Are you happy with that?
That's literally only my gran and my partner call me that.
Oh, sick. The coolest people in the world. I'm joining that list, Thomas.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So, I've already started a vlog.
Okay.
Where, it's all right, you do your thing. We're getting ready to hit record.
Okay.
But this vlog's theme is, I really didn't want to record a video.
That's it.
And we're about to record a video.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that's just what you do. In fact, fairly often that's what I do. That sounds so jaded. That sounds like, I don't want to do this anymore. I love what I do. The only thing I don't love about what I do is not having enough time to deeply enjoy it, because I love what I do, which makes it hard when I have it 2.5 hours. To do a video that I would love to spend 2 days on, it's just not the reality I live in. And that's okay, because the reality I live in is pretty freaking cool. So I am going to be Brain Catch Up Thrift Shop. I'm going to be customizing thrift shop art. We have a whole bunch to pick from, and we're going to hit record. And I'm going to do 3 or 4. I'm going to do 2 or 3 to sort of like a playful whatever standard, like knock something out every 20 minutes. And I'll do something that I can sink my teeth into for an hour and a half. Don't do the maths on that. I haven't thought. Otherwise, I've flipped here. I'll wrap this up by giving you this. If you take that, we'll pick some pictures together, shall we? I just put that up there to get our focus peaking.
Cool.
But we have enough to sort of come back to this again, because I want to sink my teeth into this. You know what? I do feel like, if I'm honest, I do feel like this needs more than the time we have today.
It probably does. You're probably right.
This one is very cool, but if we hold this one back, we can. This one's a great thumbnail.
Yeah.
And it would be a shame to waste that on a video I don't have enough time to really justify it.
Some people are probably think they recognise this too.
Super interesting, isn't it? It looks very similar to the first. I've only done the thrift shop painting videos thing once. Yep. It went really well. It was really fun. And this is sort of that vibe, but I don't have enough time to justify this sequel being as, it's not going to match the original. But maybe the third movie in the trilogy, third movie in the trilogy will. So I really want to do this one because I just see salad fingers in there. Like that one is 100%.
It would be rude not to.
Yeah. And we sort of want, if you get pick 3 or 4, and I'll pick 3 I must do, and a 4th I might do. So we'll see how I feel after 2.
Okay.
I mean, we've got this. It's an easy starter. How does one...
I mean, size doesn't matter.
I'm just thinking do I do cursed baby faces in the flowers, or do you do something on the outside, play with the negatives? All right, we'll play with that in the video. So that we'll go this. So that's 1, 2.
Are you liking the one that's on the thing already? I
choose that one, but I mean I like it, but I think we need different vibes, don't we?
Yeah.
Maybe that is different. But it's very red, and this one's very red. They're all, it's just the vibe of these 70s thrift shop paintings.
They're all quite warm.
Yeah. So is this one. I kind of see, what do you call them? These big monsters, like Godzilla.
Godzilla?
But there's a name for them.
You're asking the wrong person.
They'll let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
I can't let it go now.
I nearly said Kraken, but that's not the word. I know that's not the word, but it's like...
Sorry, let it go. Let it go. So those 3... I feel like I see Ned Kelly in this.
Ooh, that could be cool.
Could be a chance to do a bit of storytelling.
Yeah.
Tell the story of Ned Kelly.
Try and fit him right in there that you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah. Okay, so what's our finale though? This one's cool because there's a reflection-y.
Well, what's the thumbnail? Salad fingers, surely.
Oh, maybe some sort of Dark Souls boss.
Ooh, that could be cool.
How cool would that be? In here, this looks. We could Dark Souls it up. And with a reflection, I reckon that could be a finale.
Yeah.
All right. I'm into it.
I'm into it.
And here's the thing, right? I'm going to wrap up this vlog because I'm going to keep it simple because I don't give myself too much editing work. But look at that. I'm getting so fancy. I'm not even stopping starting to record. I'm just flipping the camera. Sounds so cheeky. I was going to do the grand finale for this vlog of hitting record. Like, yay, we did it. But you know we're going to do it. So I'm going to stop filming now. Thank you for joining the vlog. That's the message for this one. I don't know. Just do it, guys. It's fine. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun. I didn't think I would an hour and a half ago, but I know how this goes. So let's go have some fun. Bye. Bye. All right, actual proper ending. I am heading home. I did have to stay a little back a little bit to finish it, but I did finish it in 4 hours. Really happy with the end result. Really happy with the end result. It's just one of those things, you know? Get past that resistance point and you'll thank yourself later. I'm really looking forward to for you guys seeing that video. Oh, we did it. All right, see ya.